We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51, in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
The ancient magic ritual you're about to witness is unique in the world. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this ritual comes from the Bruce Codex, an ancient Christian manuscript rediscovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769 that contains the first and second books of Yahweh. The first book of Yahweh, the second book of Yahweh contains the lost baptisms of Christ, together with the method of ascension, the mystery of the forgiveness of sins and filling in of iniquities. And the first book of Yahweh contains the books of the opening of the treasuries of life. That's what we're sharing with you this morning. I'm Bishop David Griffin.
I'm Reverend High Priestess Leslie McQuade.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend in resurrecting bodies of living light.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel how each breath excites new sensations. Feel how each breath expands your rib cage, straightens your spine. Feel how each breath explodes into your muscles and nerves and sinew. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. And grow your branches up high into Alpha Sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha.
Et Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
The path of the sun between. birth,
and death,
and the path of life between. Once again, we gather here in this sacred place at Columnhenge, this church not made with hands, and reaching out with the energy of our energetic bodies, we reconnect with the invisible God force energy all around us. And reconnecting with this divine life energy, we call upon the angels in the invisible, watchers of the seventh treasury of light. We invoke you. Io-E-I-A. Io-E-I-A. Oe-ai. Oe-ai. E-I-O-E-A-A-A. E-A-O-E-A-A-A. And there are 12 heads in his treasury. And these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O mighty angel, head in the place of the east, we invoke you. We call upon you by your sacred name, Io-Nazeo. Io-Nazeo. O-Nazoei. O-Nazoei. O third mighty angel, we invoke you in your proper rank, in your proper place. O-Nazoei. O-Na... Sorry. Ea-ze-o-ze-ye. Ea-ze-o-ze-ye. To-na-ma-o. To-na-ma-o. Ibgeis a-a-e-ya. Ibgeis a-a-e-ya. Baruch Hazayo. Baruch Hazayo. Ozayoah. Ozayoah. Etho eozayoi. Etho eozayoi. Zanazachoza. Zanazachoza. Fuxaye. Fuxaye. Iae ozoae. Iae ozoae. Aoizea ei. Aoizea. And so we completed our journey through the places, invoking each mighty angel head in its proper place and its proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of balanced forces, the place of the center of the powerhouse of light, the place of the Father. O Father of the treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Ziza'o. Ziza'o. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
Set our people free.
Set our people free.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
May all those who search for the abundant life promised by the living Jesus come to understand the ways of the God force and how to flood our souls to overflowing with this living light energy all around us. And then in that hour when death comes calling, may we shed this physical body like a serpent sheds his skin and rise triumphant into the kingdom of light in a body of resurrecting light. And now, wherever you may be, whatever your need, whatever your affliction may be, ask now for a miracle with a pure and open heart, expecting a miracle, and it shall be given unto you. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps bring more God Force energy into your life. As you have more God Force energy in your life, you have more life. You have more energy and enthusiasm. You have more of a thrill in living life, because living life becomes easier. It doesn't become easier because the world around you is easier. It becomes easier because you have tapped into an energy source that is unlimited. There is no bottom to the amount of God Force energy you can pull into your body at any given time. As you breathe in this energy, certain things happen inside your body. God Force energy has a physical component that affects the physical material of your body. You can tell that this is true because when you breathe in and concentrate on God Force energy, your nerves respond by sending sensations to your brain, registering that your hands are tingling now, or your feet have begun to tingle, or there's a pressure just there that you didn't notice before, that now is strong. As you breathe in God Force energy, you are feeding your nervous system directly. Energy. This energy that you are breathing in helps you think more clearly. Your mind is electrochemical. There are electrical impulses jetting through your mind right now. Electrical impulses racing up and down your spine. When you concentrate on breathing in God Force energy, and then you take that next deep breath, because the electricity of your mind is activated, when you breathe in that God Force energy, it combines with the energy of your mind to make that even more powerful. This is how God Force energy works. You accentuate the existing energy of your own body by pulling in more energy, direct energy, not energy you have to transform from food into energy. This is pure energy that you can just reach out, and with your powerful conscious mind, with your breath, and with your focused attention, you breathe in more energy. And as you breathe in more energy, of course you have more energy to do all the things that you want to do. And when you do the things you want to do, that's when you're really living life. So today, on this beautiful Friday, breathe in God Force energy and feel how you have more energy as a direct result. And then go out and have the best day yet.
Wow, Leslie, thank you so much for that super inspiring message this morning. I hate to be the bearer of bad news this morning, but I got a little bit of bad news for some of you. You see, there was someone who came to me yesterday and asked me and said, David, what do you mean, the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples? Everything is right there in the Bible. I really hate to tell you this, but that's not true. And it's also not true that not one jot or tittle shall be changed from what's there in the Bible, because the bishops of Rome, already in the 3rd century AD, already then got together a big synod of bishops at Nicaea, and they decided which books they were going to keep in the Bible and which ones they were going to get rid of. And guess what? Magic was very inconvenient for them, and they decided to get rid of all reference to Jesus as a magician. That's right, it didn't take long, folks. It was not even by the end of that century, the end of the 3rd century, after Constantine converted to Christianity, that magic was officially forbidden all through the Roman Empire, where it had now become the official religion. and the canon of books was pretty much sealed forever. And the magic of Jesus was relegated to the dustbin of history, or so they thought. Let me ask you just one question, because I know this might be hard for you to believe. In Matthew chapter 11, verses 10 through 14.
Chapter 13.
Sorry, Matthew chapter 13, verses 10 through 14. Jesus is asked by his disciples, "Master, why do you speak to the multitudes in parables?" And Jesus answered them very clearly, "Because it is given unto you, my disciples, to know the deepest mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but it is not given unto them." Jesus made it very clear. He had one message for the masses, and it was explained in parables. And he had another message for his disciples, where everything was explained clearly. These secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples were all contained, including all of the rituals, all the baptisms, everything, in the first and second books of Yahweh, which were brutally repressed by the early church in the 3rd century AD, because they didn't want the masses to have the inner message of Christianity. They wanted to keep it just for themselves. That's the God's honest truth, folks. And if those bishops would have been let to have their way, the magic of Jesus would have been lost to us forever. But thanks to a miracle of archaeology, it was returned to us in 1769. And today, Leslie McQuade and I, the Alpha and the Omega, loudly proclaim the second coming of the magic of Jesus. Rejoice, for we are, by bringing the magic of Jesus back to you, preparing the way for the return of the Lord. For these are the days of the rapture, ahead of the tribulation, ahead of the Master's return, for the living Jesus shall come again. Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to know more about this ritual, be sure to drop by and visit us at our website at alphaomega.church. And until tomorrow, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.